Yeah, I like this game. It's actually kind of good. I just want. Okay, there we are. Just want chat only. I don't care for looking at my own stream. Wait. What? Is this a control point? It's possible. But he's probably using a little bit of exploits, though. He wasn't? What I mean by that, he's probably, using, like... Yeah. Yeah, it's still pretty, it's called speed running. And it's something you can do. You probably can beat Bloodborne in less than that amount of time, though. I'm pretty sure. I don't speedrun games. Oh, could you? Never mind. There's a store I don't have a key card for. Door's locked. Can't get through there. Oh, that wasn't there before. I'm probably gonna have to change my title. Uh... Yeah, there we go. I changed my title. So I'm up in this area. I don't want to go through that elevator yet, though, because I don't know exactly where that's going to take me. What I'm trying to find is... Oh? Cool. It also depends on your kind of connection and stuff. I'm just running around anyway, there's not much, what's in here? Oh. This is not where I need to be. I'm trying to get to that room with the gold markers, but the problem is... I need to go back down to the power plant. Guys are gonna spawn, so let's not die, shall we? Or maybe not. Oop, wrong button. Oh boy. I'm still trying to figure out how this game's upgrade modules work. Rate of fire. Cross per shot damage plus 21%. Bathrooms. Oh, I didn't see this one before. My question is, how do I get through that? Oh, okay. Weird. Wait, what's that say? Oh. More notes. Cool. I'd like to file a formal complaint. RE, the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of glory that I don't agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Rando Polovsky. Any other notes? Doesn't seem to be.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3.
What am I doing?
1. Go.
I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking for.
Seconds remaining.
What? What am I supposed to be doing? There's no clear,
30 seconds remaining.
No one told me I had to do target practice. Where's the other one? I didn't know, like, I wasn't very, okay. Now that I know, I'll actually be a lot faster at this. I wasn't exactly sure it was a firing range. Didn't give me any directions, it just said training course. It didn't say anything about a fire range.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining.
Give me...
15 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Rainer.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
How am I gonna hit it harder? With what? That's a safe. Alrighty. Yeah, what's up? I didn't even... Thanks for letting everybody know. Yeah. Ah. Where's the ending? Okay. Oh. I unlocked... Okay. I wasn't sure. Ah, okay, so I unlocked the shield ability now. I didn't see that. It didn't tell me what ability unlocked. The game doesn't really give you clear instruction of... Oh, that's cool. A lot of good the shield does. Oh, I just fell. Okay. 4 ability points received. Dang.
Good time to have a shield.
Problem is, though, I wish you could, like, throw the shield at an enemy. So you have, like, a way of attacking, because you basically just... The shield is kind of useless in its own right. Unless if there is an ability where you can throw it at an enemy. Like, it's not bad, but it's not great either. Where? Above me? Below me? Got shot from something. Okay, more notes. Item must be contained within all soundproof cell. A holiday memories brand white plastic tray with green plastic stand. Item repeats word and phrases spoken with a range of blank fetal voice and a tone below blank hearts. This verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it is copying. Background: the item was taken from the blank, a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season in 1979. Solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to reestablish contact. They found the base occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. This game is basically just SCP Containment Breach, but with guns and an entity. Alrighty. Well, we're done here. I don't know if there's anything else worth searching. I mean, there's that other side of this that could be searched, I guess. But there doesn't seem to be a way to reach it. Threshold remnant. Oh wait, no. Not what I was looking for. Maybe I can't get to that part at the moment. What is my next mission? Speak with Emily. As he reaches the maintenance sector where the internal lockdown can be lifted, she helps Chief of Security Areas to stabilize the overload in his power plant before performing the directional override and off Ignis sector elevator. Oh, where is said so that elevator? NSC control room, pumps, furnace chamber, field training, and central maintenance. Okay, so I'm gonna assume the elevator is in central maintenance. If I go through central maintenance, that's the black. I'm gonna. Here's the sector elevator. Okay. Maintenance sector, access corridor, containment sector, research sector. Where am I going next? Containment. We're in the maintenance sector. So do we need to go to the, I think the executive sector. What are you playing? Okay, so this is the, okay, so
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over.
pretty good job so far. It's a pretty good job so far. That's what I want. Right. That's what's needed right there. I think we're doing a pretty good job so far. So we need one release shield propels debris at nearby enemies. That is what's needed right there. That's what I need in my life right there. But I want to get 50% to launch damage. I want more energy. That's what I want. Floor 3. Oh, okay. This. And then I'm gonna, when release shields repels debris at nearby enemies. Yes, please give me that. That is what I was looking for in the first place. Alrighty. Astral constructs. Weapon forms. Cannot make this yet. I could make this, but it's basically a shotgun. I'm not really into that right now. It's like a stub. It's a felony of a shotgun because the barrel is under like 8. Like doesn't barrel of a shot. Retreat me. Construct a random personal mod. I guess I could make. Let's see what I get. Okay, not great, but not the worst either. Outfits. Don't got any outfits. Yes, apparently.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Yes.
Listen, Emily.
I fought one, but he ran away.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems
Hey,
like
Steezy, are you still here? And if you are, how you doing?
How can I get to the research sector?
Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
Cool. Level 3 clearance.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
I don't know you anything. I helped you. I don't know what you're talking about. Is there any new dialogue you got for me?
Hi, Jesse.
No, you don't.
See you soon. Be careful out there.
Pope. This ain't the Prime Vatican.
Hope has asked us to document the his incantation.
Alrighty, yes.
In person.
What would be another good ability to upgrade? I could buy both these and then it would do decent damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy 20 more. No, maybe I'll just buy this one for now. Additional personal mod slot. Nice. Launch damage. Melee damage I don't really care for.
In person, with a pencil and paper. I think she's
Kind of. There's no other outfits except the one. Where am I going now? Research parapsychology. Oh, so I have to go to the research floor. Okay. Before I do that, I do get another mod. I can launch energy cost, shield energy cost, evade energy cost. So wait, is this a timed maintenance major targets? Is that a timed thing? 19 minutes and 3 seconds? So there's like timed event missions in this game? Weird. Wait, I just want to make sure that's what I thought. Yeah, it's timed, okay. Maintenance sector access corridor, maintenance sector, just in general. So what the hell am I supposed to be looking for in the maintenance center? Yeah, too. Yeah, I know what it is. It's like set in like Japanese culture. Neo 2 is not even that old. Yeah, that thing is timed. So what am I doing here? That is up to you. What are you just standing there for? That's one key target down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, and... The fuck? The fuck? The fuck's in the air? The fuck? The fuck? There's white shit everywhere. I died because I suck at this game. Go for it. That's up to you. I don't care. Nope. I've never played it. I don't really play those type of games anymore. After League of Legends, I was done. Just go grind again for like the next hour. It's up to you. Why did your dad want you to get on the PS5 anyway? He wanted the PS4 for himself. Your dad told you to switch over to the PS5. Why? Is he gonna go? Okay. The logic don't make sense, but alright, I'm just gonna agree with you.
Somebody thought this video would great internal communication.
It's not a very big game. The download's not very big. Yes. No, I don't know anything about how long the game is. I just started playing it. Yeah, so I was just wondering about the plants and research. It is really necessary to sing to them. I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe you could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tangle. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember where they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Dr. Lewis. There's a headline for you. World gets invaded by houseplants. Oh boy. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clear conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce blank 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 behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are starting into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to file blank blank for a full report. Okay. Could you stop teleporting, please? Where is he? I didn't kill him. Ouch. Oh, he's right there. That is your opinion, and I will respect that. For what genre? I like adventure games, and I like kind of like cartoonish games, so it's either Spyro or Ratchet and Clank games, or... Yeah, those were my favorites. Knack? No. Maybe. Is that level 3? Yes, it is, but I'm not done hunting around, looking around yet. Hey, another cafeteria. What's that? Is that notes? No, it's a radio. Here's some notes. Herbert, okay, does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent. The prism, or whatever you called it, I filled them in the usual place under C for Carl, and a handy mnemonic device, right? Haha. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best. Herbert. If you could make a stereotype about names of what the personality of the person is, Herbert would probably be a nice guy. Oh, that door's got no physics. Intrusive pattern. I just wish the Vey didn't use so much stamina. Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by blank blank blank, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau, but we must always seize those opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing the recent threshold effects based on their Alterian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go to in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Refer to file 5-94-1284 for full report. Which I do not have, so I can't do that. Dead guy. Oh, more notes. Did the song elicit in particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did you at any point feel a strong emotion? If so, what emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear at your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one from each of the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B, day or night, apple or orange, burn out or fade away. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. What are you guys listening to? This is probably copyright music shouldn't probably be in here. Astroblip. I think I've searched everything. Whoa. Launch efficiency. All right. Ready?
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
That's a nice little interrupter there for something like that.
Some notes. What is this? Everything's so red I can't barely see anything. Details. Transcript of the call to counter state emergency service. Dispatcher, now what is your emergency voice? Hello, hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Wire, ma'am. Gone away. Go. Gone away. Okay, and can you describe your surroundings? Unknown noise. Hello, ma'am. Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. That's some freaky stuff there, I'm not gonna lie. Why is that room so red? I can barely see anything inside that room. Control point, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Is there a DLC to this game or something? Astro Exhibition. The Astro Exhibition, or Exhibition, was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location. They placed a girl accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Blank Blank was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Blank Blank, we decided to repurpose the space similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals. We hope to observe the Blank Blank behavior and environment is similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Refer to file 3-19-3811 for full report. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity, now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Redacted. Get redacted.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective, but that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral feud, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, lines, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is basically SCP containment breach.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Why do you want to go in the room with it? Uh-oh. It's time to go. What am I supposed to do with it? Oh, hi there. I can't see. Calm down, bud. All right. Push the button. I don't know what it's gonna do, but it's gonna do something. What am I? Hello?
I'm happy as can be.
Why is that?
Because I am. Why can't I be happy with? Do you have a fucking problem? I'm kidding.
No, I'm just curious.
I had a good morning. I woke up watching Artsball Survivors, so I'm happy. So yeah, I've had a great morning.
What am I supposed to do with this thing?
You're supposed to do the thing, dumbass.
That's what I'm trying to figure out what the thing is.
You just gotta do the thing. You just gotta just do the thing. I don't fucking know. I haven't played Osu, whatever the fuck you're playing. What am I even saying? Oh, I actually got a flashlight save last night.
Did you?
On accident. Yeah. I was playing with a good friend of mine, and her friend, Cam, we'll just call her Cam, got picked up, and I had a Beamer. And I got it from, like, I started way too early, so I stopped for a second, and then I restarted the flashy save, and I got it. I was like, oh, I'm happy. And then that Myers basement camped me, and I died. Me and that Myers, we could have been friends.
Well, I trapped it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm a good guy once you get to know me. I 360'd him twice on 500 ping. That's how you know I'm a god.
Marshall, are you still there?
Like, not to horn my own too, but like,
We're
damn.
so close. We need to hurry.
So I trapped it in its hiss clusters to other enemies. Oh, so I should probably destroy that before I...
Maybe get rid of Unbreakable, but I don't really have another perk to fill in Unbreakable.
That's the thing, like, it's trying to find a perk to compensate for a perk that's not so great. I mean, it's a good perk, but sometimes it just don't always come in hand. Before using the recording device, please ensure the following safety measures are met. Ensure the volunteer...
Unbreakable is one of the most game-changing perks in the entire game.
If the killer slugging, that is. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened in their chair. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking visual stimuli during the record process, which can lower the quality of captured footage.
What did he say?
This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some consider upsetting. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate the recording apparatus after recording is complete.
What did he say?
Shut up! Check volunteer
What did he say?
cognitive ability using the power provided questionnaire. Reminder: do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue.
Ace, put the key down, Ace.
If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. I'm trying to read notes here.
Ace, put the key down, Ace. Don't do this. Yeah, the key. I just goombed it out of there. Yeah, the fucking key. I never wasted my life. It's pretty retired.
You go do that. I'll be here.
Yeah, we'll do that. Do you got a problem?
No. Why do you always have to be, like, assume that I have a problem with things? I know you're joking about it, but still.
Why's my Wi-Fi playing up? That'll make me act up.
You're about to make me act up.
That'll make me do something not going great. Like throwing my PS4 out the window. That's what I'm about to do. What am I saying?
Whatever you're saying.
Step, stop. What did he say? Gamer, I found out some valuable information.
What's that?
Himiko is 5 hours ahead of me. Because I am big brain and I do math. Not myth, math.
Yeah, I got that.
Go back.
Dude, that guy is big.
That's what she said.
That's a big ass boy.
That's a thick ass boy! Damn!
I'm missing all my shots on him.
Yeah. Hey. You goon bud.
There we go. I put him down like the dog he is.
Not like old yellow wolf, you piece of shit.
Hey, Old Yeller got put down by a double barrel.
Shit.
I didn't put him down with a double barrel. I put him down with a revolver.
Piece of shit wolf. Same difference.
Not
they
really.
both shoot bullets. They both are shaped ugly.
The double barrel,
Your
dude.
revolvers are kind of sexy.
Oh. What was that note? Astronauts information. This report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astro research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box. See case file OOP 18 for details. In the Hypothesis Lab, a section of the Parapsychology Division's physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes, known as dives, after each dive. Astronauts must undergo a blank session in this cognitive recording chair to record their experience in the plane.
Oh, what did he say?
Gathered data has conclusively proven that blank within the astral plane was varied vitally between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Refer to file 8-29-1838 for full report.
What did he say?
Oh boy, more reading.
Could you just hear me going, what did he say? In the background.
This study extends the works of Irving Janis. Can you shut your mouth? Robert Barron
I'm only
and
whispering.
Others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active using of telepathy to prove these connections. The Parapsychology Department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments -- for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference. Within the group, further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of and . Refer to file 3-18-2849 for full report. These words are too big brain. I need to go to the mail room.
Bro, I forgot that I muted myself, so I've been here for like 2 minutes going, what did he say?
I'm reading notes in the game that
sucks to suck, you have to read. I can't read.
Half the notes in this games like this is where the notes is where 90% of the lore is.
What did he say? What did he say? Imagine reading the lore. Imagine reading.
I
can't read.
Pick up a book then and start.
Fuck you and your books, Wolf.
That's where I started.
And I can read. I can read. Great, I can read Chocka. I just don't like reading Chocka. Because I don't like reading. Because I'm gaming. I'm cracked. I'm doodoo butter. I'm kidding, I love reading. Yeah, I love reading. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. What did he say? What did he?
My gosh, so many explosions already. I just entered here.
You can't do that. That's illegal.
That's illegal. Doesn't really help much when these guys do absolutely no damage. Oh.
Hello, gamers. Can't do that.
Can't do what?
That's we pimpin', slimpin', we chimpin', wimpin', we timpin', what? What? No. There's a nerf coming to DS, an object, which I don't like. You've pretty much butchered DS enough, big team. Why do you hate it?
I like how they nerf DS twice now.
Yeah, they've nerfed it twice.
They're making it even more crap. Like, they've already made it bad. Why do you need to make it even more bad?
It's not bad per se, but it's not as good as it used to be.
It's gonna be even worse now.
It's like, apparently if you do actions like doing a gen or healing or something, it cancels your whole DS.
That is stupid.
So, say you heal someone, right?
That makes you basically a useless player. It makes you be able not to do anything.
So say you heal someone, and then the killer comes around, you're fucked.
That's dumb. Oh my jeez, it just got blown up from nothing. I hate that, like, there's just random explosions that happen, it's like, there's nothing that warns you about it.
Like, why would you need to nerf DS even more? DS is, like, perfect how it is. Like, it's not, it's not too broken, but
how was that failed? I survived. Oh, they all died? Is that why?
I think the object nerf is kinda... So pretty much, say if a killer's using barbecue and chili, or nurse calling.
Yeah.
And they hook someone and they see you, instead of you being able to see them all the time, and likewise, you can only see them when they can see your aura. So if they use barbecue and chili and they see you, that's when you can see them. Does that make sense?
Say that again?
And it only lasts the duration. So say that a killer is using barbecue and chili.
Okay.
And they yeet someone on a hook.
Alright.
And they see you. The only time you get to see them is... So you only see them with object when they see you with something else. So if you're healing and they're using nurses calling, then you can see them. If they use barbecue, then you can see them. But you can only see them for the duration that they can see you.
So basically, they can only see you if they have a perk that allows them to see you.
Yeah, and that's the only time you can see them.
That is... mega dumb.
I think that is fucking retarded.
Yeah,
that is fucking retarded.
That's
that is the definition of autistic.
That is mega dumb. Where do I need to go?
What is the dev team's plan?
I don't know what they're even doing anymore.
They're like Fortnite on steroids. They'll release some, they'll make an overpowered something, then they'll nerf it, and then they'll nerf it to where it's shit, and then they'll nerf it even more. And then... But that DS nerf is fucking autistic. I hate it.
Where do I need to go?
Like, but that's so true. So say you don't get fully tunneled, but if you heal someone, and then the killer comes around, you have a useless perk slot.
Oh boy, it's like, why even bother running the perk anymore?
Fucking game. I feel like it would be better, like what Scott said. Like, so say you get unhooked, you only have DS when you're in a chase, because that means that they're actually tunneling you.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense. Because they're actually tunneling you.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like DS should stun the killer for longer than what it does.
Stuns him for 5 seconds, I believe.
Yeah, 5 seconds. They should. I know this sounds bad, but I think it should be at least 10 seconds. That's it.
Whoa.
That's
I'd say
really
7 at least 10.
That's really not really long if you think about it, but
Do you know how much distance you can make in 10 seconds?
Exactly my point.
Exactly my point.
But the thing is, killers can make that distance up like it's nothing.
Not really.
Don't know about that.
Not really. Wolf. Just...
If you're running a straight line as a survivor to try to get somewhere, and the killer's running the exact path,
yes.
It's not gonna take them very long to catch up to you.
Well, and why the fuck are you running in a straight line in the first place?
Because what if you're... Yeah, this is why I don't like trying to argue with you. No, you're not big brain, it's just your arguments are just...
Your mic is going robotic, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Should I my Wi-Fi? I'm gonna reset my router real quick.
If you're in, like, let's say if you run a map like Ormond now, because the map is absolutely garbage, and you're trying to get somewhere, then the killer has to make up that 10 seconds of your distance, and that's not gonna take long, because the killers are already faster than survivors while running. So why not 10 seconds? It's really not that it's really not that major of a difference.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, the game's already killer favored, why not make it at least somewhat survivor favored for just once, you know? You're like sitting here... Well, the game's already unbalanced, I don't know what you're talking about.
Not really.
Not really.
Say you get a map like Lampkin Lane, one of the best survivor maps in the game. Right?
I'm not trying to sound like a... No, but if you're a decent enough killer, I mean, still can probably win.
That's if you're a decent killer.
Who says you...
There's not many of those around. Cat, what are you doing? You fucking fat lazy prick. All he does is sleep all day, man. He's been on that chair for like 20 hours. Are you hungry? Do you need food? You're a fucking weirdo. Go back.
This is a weird puzzle. What am I supposed to be doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Wait a minute. Oh. Do. Okay. I kinda was just screwing around with it. I got it, actually. Neato.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal entangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary? Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is
Glad to
good?
be of help.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Excellent. How many are you willing to trade? Very well.
Alrighty.
Use it well. Return more
Use to complete the astral challenge.
You'll be with you.
Wait. Controls. What is Siggy's? How do I use C's? I don't know what I'm doing. How do I use C's? No one tells, there's no, oh, low, enemies at low health can be seized. Let me just jump off the map and reset. Thank you. Now I know how to use it. I don't like how the game doesn't tell you, like, exactly, but we're gonna give you an explanation on how to use it. Oh. That's kind of neat, I guess. That's cool, I guess. I don't know how much I would use that. I have a habit of just killing them, so. Low health boost. Okay.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Damn. Oh boy. Another note. Dr. Yoshimi Toku, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recorders that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusually swift rise in fame, along with reports of vivid like accompanying the use of his tapes, investigation sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Toku's background. We found no past incident with an altered occurrence, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, agents attended a signing event reported by Blake when hearing Dr. Toku speak. We recommended that the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. voice and perform any and all relevant analysis. Based on the findings, the investigation sector will determine next steps regarding Dr. Toku as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate Program. They just kidnapped the man for no reason. Because he had some type of thing. Sensory tank purpose. Some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of a Dr. Yoshimituku, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently, his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners, or so the reports say. We brought these tanks in to test Dr. Toku's tapes for ourselves, plus there may be some stress-relieving uses for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in a dark and closed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is.
Truck had been acting up, spitting and sputtering after it got hot. So I had to quite finish the plowing. I was going to do that. Stuck the key in, gave it a turn, and it went jerk. Stopped, and then everything was dead. So the hunt went on for, you know how he's cross-wired and jury-rigged a bunch of stuff in there. All kinds of chases and that, and finally found one fuse back up in there, and it was burnt. Found his fuse boxes finally for little blade fuses. Found a batch of them that matched. I put another one in there, did the same thing. So it started like the starter just chick, and then he's got a jury rig so that starter, certain lights, all the dash lights, the ignition switch and the starter are all on the same line. So we put one, it was 20 amp in there, we put a 25 in there, and I got it going. I got it plowed ocean and it should be. But then our fellowship time too, so we sat and chatted for almost an hour. Yeah, so by that time it was like 2:30, by the time I got it at 3 o'clock. Yeah. But 45 o'clock, that's right, they just peeled it out. Well, I screwed that up already.
I was gonna make a chili.
For tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you use some bulk packs?
Yes.
So I can pick up another pound and another pound around here for something. But do we still have any of those big 3-pound tubes? Yeah, we should have, you know, that should be taking one. Next time we should be taking one of them out far out. We've got 2 out there, I think. Yep. But the thing
Marshall,
is, I don't
can you
want
hear
to
me?
bring any more meat in. I want to keep the meats that are around here.
My name is Jesse Faden.
Down,
I'm coming to help.
Really using up everything.
Hold on, I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She got that right.
Go digging around later and that. Oh, look at this. He's been here for 2.5 years.
Have you? Really?
Well, they went to China today. But I don't know if they ate early in the day or a little later, 2, 3 o'clock. That pizza was starting to get old, so Dalton had to feel that. It was just that cheesy. I had a piece of chicken. Well, it was quite a bit smaller after I peeled all the battering, all the battering and breading off. That's just enough to tickle your appetite. Yeah. That one chicken breast makes for great food. Well, I hit that first bag. It was in the zipper bag and tore it open. I didn't know the other bag was back there. Then I seen afterward, oh, there is a brass staff. Yeah, but I already ate it. Well, yeah, if I hide it so it stays there long enough to get into it. Yep. I know you won't take that next time, so I'll make sure I can eat it. Caught my eye on TV tonight. Watching Twister right now, kind of playing my game. I've seen Twister several different times, so it kind of. That's true. Well, I'm mainly playing my telephone. I got. Oh boy. Now. Then I got the background. I got the TV on. Playing the games.
I am being contacted by the past president of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it. But Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have a great dead man telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. So, where do I go to get to the communication department? Up here? Destroy his node, eh?
home for us? Huh? You saved up to keep home for us or anything?
Okay.
No chicken wings? What did you do? Walk home? No.
Abilities.
Cool
Nice.
out there, isn't it? That's what I said to her earlier. She goes, oh, it's not that bad. Oh. That's like putting your hands on your thing. Yeah. That's cold. Yeah. Would have been much colder if you would have walked home from Gerald's. Yep.
Okay, that's the one I want to get. Is 2, 2.
Like tangerine, ain't they, or something like that? And they're soft. They're not super hard either.
He crouched. Whoa.
Still is. 3 more hours.
Marshall is waiting for you in the luck lab, just down the hall.
Rubber duck equipment. Discovered in the home of Agent Blink Blink after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blink Blink, the matter was ignored and believed to be the result of a child's imagination until he began to hear the quacking at night. And after discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Burrows for study. It was discovered that Agent was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the old house. How this may have affected the creation of an Ultra is being investigated. Agent Blink Blink has been terminated. Probably killed.
Sniper rifle, that's why it was hurt so bad. Which I can use to.
was starting to worry.
I'm not gonna steal your 4-leaf clover, you guys can keep it. You know, I feel like that's gonna have some kind of like, I'm just gonna take that with me. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna have the 4-leaf clover. Maybe it does nothing, maybe it will do something. I don't know. I don't know which ones are red. I think Northmore is one of them.
Northmore was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmore was all about power. Man like an explosion. Hungry for authority. For order. For more. Until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmore never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmore. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Okay, I've read that one. So what one is it? The management? Internal lockdown. Let's look at that one.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be
I love how the gun is shooting you, but it's not even faced your way.
This way, the director's last line of
Isn't everything always on you?
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan. I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them.
Level
Talk
4.
more after you clear out the hiss.
Level 5.
Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
I see rangers over there. I hope to help them.
Nice. Middle of combat and you throw up a big title screen. With the recent arrival of the there are certain glaring gaps in the Burrow's ability to educate and raise a young blank. There are no other for blank to play with, and blank is expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. Blank will require a slow, friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce the Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers living at the Burrow, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We could have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It would be good for morale, and I guarantee Blank will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a Blank to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, Blank loves puppets. Kids. Toddlers. Whatever. That's an elevator where I have no idea where that would bring me.
Oh, that's showing no value because it's broken, right?
Yeah. Let's just keep going for now.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Oh. That was the last one. I didn't see the picture on the left there.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Alright, Black Rock Prism. Black Rock Prism are a unique formation of Black Rock distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of Black Rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique blank structures of prisms retain frequencies and range blank to blank HC with perfect blank harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a blank through a harmonized prism onto a blank methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto the imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resistance. And the prism will be explored and explained. Refer to file for full report. No, I'm just gonna start
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
1 second, I'll be right back. Here.
Wicked party.
Hmm. Alrighty. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, I'm back. Seems to be one here. And one here. Is that all of them? How do I know which one is which, though? How do I, figure out which one goes where? I'm gonna try... So this one's telling me it's either this one, it's either that one up there, or it's this one. No. This one. It's either this one or this one. We'll try that one there. Okay, so... So,
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Feedback loop. So, which one is this? 5, 2, 1. What is 1? 1 is the one on the right side. I'm gonna assume it's that one. there more whiteboards anywhere?
What do
Okay.
the symbols mean?
And I'm gonna assume number 2 is this one. And number 3 is this, yeah. It's this. No, not that one. This one. And the last one is, I'm gonna assume, that one.
What
No.
do these whiteboards mean?
Try that one. Wait, no. That one.
Try different combinations.
And then we'll
It has to work.
put this one on the right here. Oh, I got it. Nice.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. How long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Level 4?
Thanks.
Yay!
Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Oh boy. Marcy got a
This will lead back to Central Research.
what the hell is that gun? That's like a World War II gun. We got a gun from like World War II. Okay. / central maintenance. I suspect my colleagues, Dr. Harrington, has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parkinsology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left the bottle of well-aged brown under desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Response theory, obviousness is it's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Blink, blink, blink opened the door to a blank. I've called blink. The emits a force that is far beyond the forces we previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder. Is resonance the key element in all altered phenomenon? AWE's altered items, objects of power. Do they share a common blank that we just discovered? We can harmonize control points. Where what else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer to this whole time? Dr. Darling is insisting that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the blank, an entity of group of entities that we let no information on or little that I'm allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power. The blank, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are in fact ingrained in the very blink of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But if the particular objects are never linked to the blank, but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other object of power requires such direct contact with the blank? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not direct or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the blank is a natural fact and not something more whatever? Astral plane. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jung archetypes in the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AW occurred in the vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the black belt power and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity or dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its border receded. The astral plane was an early threshold in Neoda's house, but the connection was severed. Now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge.
HRAs are not binary devices.
I'm kind of curious what's in that room, though, so... The fire break. The ashtray maze. Oh no. Oh jeez. Energy recovery speed. Is it up higher? I just want to teleport, honestly. I don't even... Abilities. Let's see if I can make it in time. Probably not, but we'll see. I hate trying to figure out where to go in this game. What are you stuck on? It was right here. That's bullcrap that it ends if you're not there at a certain amount of time and don't finish it. It should be if you make it there in that amount of time, the time should pause and you should have as much time needed to finish it. Oh well.
Leave me alone. This is none of your business.
Hey, stranger. Want to buy a girl a drink?
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRA's first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
What you looking for?
Oh.